Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, I'm so excited, so excited. I'm so excited, right? If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 possibly now, weeks ago, that I did an unboxing video of a brand new brand, Santaleza Tequila. Yes, Santaleza Tequila, the only place you're going to be able to see a full review of not just this Blanco, but also of their reposado. Yes, yes, yes. But the star of the show today is the Blanco, all right? This is going to be next week, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe so you are notified. This is next Sunday. You know, every Sunday, 10 a.m., all right? Time just changed, too, for a lot of people, so hey, next Sunday, all right? So let me get this guy away because, again, like I said, the star of the show is the Blanco. However, really, the star of the show is this brand new brand, Santaleza Tequila. Again, the very first people bringing you this. This right here, I am super, super, super excited because this is a brand that is using traditional methods, all right? So kind of the birth of this brand is really from the brand itself, understanding that consumers are swaying now more towards they want something traditional. They want a tequila that tastes like tequila. They want tequila that's not being used with diffusers. It's not being made with additives. None of that nonsense, all right? They want to bring a tequila to the market that is a high quality spirit. Yeah, man, a high quality tequila for sure. And using those traditional methods. So taking a look at the bottle like we always do, let me show you the back. And they are really breaking it down. It's legit cooked, crushed, fermented, distilled. That's it, all right? This is coming out of NOM 1604. If you know or do not know the distillery, they're only making about 3 other brands. I believe 4 in total, with Santaleza being one of them. So super cool, super dope. The brand is partnering with the Lopez Villarreal family from Santa Matias fame, all right? And again, like I said, it's coming out of NOM 1604. And the meaning of Santaleza is actually a place of sanctuary. So it's kind of cool. You got, some of the symbolism going on up here. You got like this paper, like a paper label, beautifully. The touch on this is great. Tequila Blanco, 100% Agave Azul, really premium looking branding on this. Product to Mexico, 40% ABV, all right? Looking down here, crafting traditional tequila from the sanctuary that gave it birth. Super cool. Agave Azul Tequila Jalisco. And on the back, I did already show you this. And super excited, like I said, guys. Pretty cool looking bottle, pretty cool looking branding. And just overall, I'm really looking forward to diving into this, all right? So let me open this bad boy up because the bottle itself is pretty straightforward. And the uniqueness that's going to, be this video and this review is the process that they're using, including a giant mechanical donkey. All right. So stay tuned. Let me pour this out and let your bottles pop. Oh, man, that is tight. All right. So we got that branding on the bottle. Let me get that into view. Wooden cork, standard wooden cork with the cork, all right? And let's pour it out. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk, all right? Really appreciate you all being here with us today, checking out this brand new brand. And like I said, stay tuned for the reposado. So Santaleza Tequila, while I open that up, take a look at the legs and tiers. Let's see if we could get that on camera. All right. The legs and tiers, that is sticky and then dissipating. Little sticky, but then it dissipates. Let me get that right there. Yeah, the legs stick around, but it starts tearing up pretty quickly. Overall, like I said, Santaleza brand, place of sanctuary is what it translates to. They're really going to be focusing on traditional methods. All right. Like I said, they're using a Tahona to crush. They're not using any diffusers. They're not using any additives whatsoever, really going for that traditional tequila. And to begin, they're actually using and harvesting only ripe agave pinas. Hats off to that. Yay, sustainability is cool. All right. They then go ahead and cook all those pinas in a masonry oven for 72 hours. The pinas are then crushed by a 135-year-old Tahona stone. Now, I encourage you, go Google this, all right? Because they actually outfitted that Tahona stone. It is mechanical. It's not being pulled like by an actual donkey, right? So, they are using traditional methods Tahona crushed. However, we've got technology now. Don't got to bother the donkeys. But they ended up outfitting the mechanical like tractor that's pulling it with a giant donkey head, and they dubbed it Pepe. All right. So go check that out. Seriously, go Google that now. And go check out Pepe with the fake donkey head that's pulling the tractor into Tahona around. Super cool. And just like, adds a little bit of a little personality to the brand. I like that for sure. Salud. Because, like I said, traditionally a real animal would have been used to pull the stone. But, people nowadays, producers, they're really trying to, modernize their systems, give the donkeys a rest, right? But still using those traditional methods for sure. So after all of that, they're getting the juice, right? They got to ferment it. They're actually fermenting in roble wood. Yes, they're actually fermenting in roble wood vats. That's going to give it an extra layer of flavor for sure. And then, of course, they're distilling twice in copper stills. So really traditional methods. Whoa, that would not have been good. We don't edit, all right? Whoa. So again, really traditional methods. Ripe pinas, crushing agaves, right? With the Tahona, roble wood vats, and copper stills. I'm digging the whole story behind Santaleza right now, and just really trying to bring that premium tequila to the market, because this is what consumers want. All right. So without further ado, let's jump on into the nose on this. Okay. All right. It's not a huge agave bomb. Okay. I'm definitely getting, even after letting it open up, I'm definitely getting some ethanol on there, but it's more of a fresh agave compared to a roast agave on there. You're definitely getting some pepper, some white pepper for sure, black pepper as well. I'm digging and pulling out more white pepper. You are getting even anise as well. There is some anise flavor on that, but also too there is that it is that agave flavor, the agave aroma, I should say, but it's more of a ripe green agave, more vegetal. It's more even like citrus even. I'm definitely getting some citrus on there. This is interesting. Lime, that's what it is. The citrus is definitely limey, all right? You're getting some mineral in there too, but really overflowing with green, with ripeness, with more of like a fresh agave kind of smell than that roast agave. Interesting. Well, let's take a sip. Cheers. Salute, everybody. Okay. Very straightforward. What you are getting in aroma, you are absolutely getting on flavor as well. That greenness, that minerality, the freshness, the citrus for sure. That lime is very forward on this. The citrusy lime on here is kind of like a peppery, like a white pepper lime without the heat. All right. So it's not like there's no real ethanol on this, but you are getting more of a white pepper instead of that black pepper heat, right? It's more of a flavorful kind of pepper mixing in with that lime and citrus. Let me take another sip. Yeah, more of a fresh agave. It's not like a real deep depth roast agave. It's more of a fresh agave taste, with, again, the citrus notes, that white pepper, some black pepper as well, a little bit of minerality in there for sure. But overall, I mean, pretty straightforward. It's definitely pretty straightforward. I'm really curious then to see how that Blanco ends up connecting to the Reposado, because the Reposado, they're only aging for 4 months in American oak. All right. So it's going to be curious to see how that Blanco transforms after aging for some time. And I would be curious because just knowing my taste buds, right? Knowing the profiles and flavors I love huge agave bombs, but I lean more towards on roast agave and the fresh instead of the fresh agave, right? But I have found when brands have a similar profile like the Santaleza Blanco, more of that ripe agave, green agave, citrus, a bit of minerality in there, that time in the barrel can actually really help bring out some more of those agave notes, as the wood complements, it kind of draws them out, right? Just resting slightly, because it's bright green and in your face, right? Whereas then that barrel is going to kind of mellow that out slightly and possibly even enhance some of those flavors. So really looking forward to this. Stay tuned for that. They are not planning, well, I should say they are planning an añejo, but not releasing that anytime soon. And I know the brand too is actually possibly thinking of releasing other agave spirits as well, possibly dabbling a little bit into, mezcal, maybe, possibly. We shall see. But overall, I got this last little sip. Cheers. Let's take a sip. Yeah, definitely anise on there. You're getting that licorice, you're getting that anise, the white pepper, and overall just like a real green ripeness. And like I said, I know from my taste buds and my flavor profile, that's why, guys, I never rate any of these bottles, right? If I rate something, you might love it, I might hate it, I might love it, you might hate it. Did I say that right? Yeah, something like that, right? The reality is, hey, drink everything. Why? Because you start really understanding what works with your palate and what doesn't. Because something, like I said, I might love, somebody else might hate, and vice versa, right? And I'm very curious because I know with this profile, I have found myself really enjoying then the reposado and the añejo and that progression that the wood imparts into the spirit. So really looking forward to the reposado. And please, please, please hit that like and subscribe, all right? You've been here with us. I really appreciate you. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and also follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk, all right? Because when you get notified of that new release, you can then see and compare, hey, did the Blanco turn into something delicious? Did it not? Vice versa? Who knows? But man, really looking forward to that as well, because this too is pretty straightforward, pretty solid. And Santaleza, awesome. With that being said, I appreciate you being here, and take care, everybody.